Okay. All right. You ready?
Hello, this is our Mexico City video part 2. If you have not seen part 1 yet, you're in the wrong spot. It will be on our page somewhere. But if you have, this is the part where we sit before we go out, we drink espressos. Now Gabe's drinking Coke. And just kind of go over what we did yesterday, talk about what we're going to do today. So this is our third day in Mexico City. Yesterday we took an Uber. We took it to the historic center and we went to a market, many markets, but this was one that someone suggested to us. It's the Mercado Artesanal.
That's in the market, yeah.
I'm probably saying that terribly wrong.
Please correct us in the comments with the correct pronunciations.
Yeah, we're saying everything terribly. But actually, everything, I didn't say this on the first video, but everything was going to be linked down below. So all the restaurants, all the museums, I'll link the market. So if I'm saying it terribly, you can find the link down below. So we went to this market. It's basically an arts and crafts market. And we'll show you some clips of it here. Back. If you see hair clips, you would tell me, right? You wouldn't just keep walking like a boobus.
After that, we went to a restaurant that someone suggested we go to in the same area. It was called El Hueto. Probably saying that wrong too. But it's just like a taco shop, you want to say. I think they have other meals there. But they have the al pasta taco, the one where the pork is just on the roast, and then there's a gentleman like cutting pieces of it. You would see it in the next cut clip, which Trisha will show.
Also did on our way here, we stopped at a fruit stand.
Yes.
And
you would probably cut it in the same.
Yeah, I'll throw it in here too. The guy literally cuts oranges and squeezes them right there.
Pretty good.
It's delicious. We got pineapple, and we thought we were getting pineapple juice.
But it's just pineapple.
It was just pineapple. What did he put on it?
I think it was tahini sauce. That's gonna pop out in the States a little bit. And then salt. And then lime juice.
Yeah. Very different way to eat pineapple, but delicious.
And it's been like almost 18, 19 hours. I haven't pooped up hands. We're doing something good, I feel like.
I mean, we're not,
Alright,
okay.
we'll show you the same too. No, I can't stop. Shit.
Gabriel said if this is the reason we poop our brains out, it's okay. So after this portion of the day, we went on to Cafe Tacuba. I guess it's a very, very popular, probably tourist spot, but it's a cafe. But what I've noticed is places that are cafes, like I think of a coffee shop, I think it just serves coffee and maybe like few food items, and it closes at like 3, but these coffee shops are open to like 8, 9, and it was serving like full meals. We were like, oh, we thought it was literally a coffee shop, but we went there and it was a really, really pretty building, basically what you would think of Mexico City to look like. I got frappuccino. You got hibiscus tea is very popular here, which is good for us because we love it, but you got the cocktail. And then we got fried plantains
and ice cream,
which I didn't know was a combination, but very good.
It's pretty good.
And they also had a live mariachi band there. I mean, they're going to be everywhere, like playing music for you, and then they'll want you to pay. But I mean, they were real
tips only, you know.
Yeah.
I hope you can pay for that service. So it's actually pretty good.
I mean, yeah.
And then when we were sitting there, I'm not sure we took a video of that, but there was this couple that just burst out spontaneously dancing in the middle of a crowded restaurant. And then I looked at Trisha and I was like, we live in a dead country. continent, dead side of the continent.
So lively here.
So much life.
People just started doing this.
I feel like most people are busy in their lives and nobody's actually like looking
So after this, it was kind of late. We were just 5 minutes away from this cathedral that I had heard about. It's the Cathedral Metropolitana.
No, Metropolitana. Oh, Tania, the big cathedral, the Metropolitan
It's
Cathedral.
huge, basically. It was closed when we went there because it was like 8 o'clock. Also, going to cathedrals at night is kind of creepy. We realized, I mean, it looked kind of scary at night. Also, covered in... I thought it looked
It looked fine.
Okay, I don't know. It was also under construction, so...
Right. But where the cathedral was right in the Constitution Plaza, which is this like big like town squares kind of place with like a bunch of governmental buildings and just really beautiful space. And we're there like 8 in the evening, and it was like alive. You know, tons of people there. And also there are a bunch of like name brand stores just all over the place.
We did try to go shopping because...
You tried to go shopping.
I tried to go shopping because, I mean, maybe a lot of people will know this, but people abroad, at least in Europe, don't wear shorts. And I guess here as well, at least from what we've seen, everybody's wearing long pants, nobody's wearing shorts. And in my mind, I'm like, it's Mexico. I brought shorts, and now I'm kind of like, I brought one pair of long pants. So I went shopping. I didn't find any because sizing was confusing and somebody got tired.
Yeah, you're shopping. Anyways, but it was a pretty nice area. It reminds me very closely of what city was it in that had no, was it Zurich or Vienna?
Vienna.
That had
It was Vienna, yeah.
Okay, had the same kind of similar, and of course you can imagine, you know, that part of town looks like an old European city, partly because of, you know, Spanish heritage, but very cool.
Domino's Pizza.
Let's do it.
Hello.
Hi. We are back now for day 5. I believe it is Sunday here. We're going to talk about actually Friday because Saturday we went to the Teotihuacan. I did it.
Yeah.
Teotihuacan.
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 I'm pretty sure you butchered it. Please help us with the right pronunciations in the comments.
We've been trying.
We've been trying. It's Nahuatl, apparently. Is that what he said? It was Nahuatl, correct?
Oh yeah.
So it's a different language.
It's not Spanish.
But anyways,
basically, there's some pyramids. We're gonna make a whole separate video about visiting them, the do's, the don'ts. What we can tell you right now is we recommend going there. Of course, if you're spending a long period of time in Mexico City, but check out the video that's going to be all about that day.
Right.
Yeah, there'll be a separate video about that.
So going back to Friday, we went to the Sumaya Museum. It is a museum that was built, I believe, and opened in 1999. are named after Carlos Slim's deceased wife, Sumaya. Absolutely beautiful. I believe he houses all kinds of artworks, and there are probably some that rotates through the museum. I'm not going to lie and say I know or understand what was in there, but it was very cool. Probably had like 5 levels of like different artworks.
5 levels, and each level was a different like display.
Right, and the building itself is just magnificent. I can't even explain what it looks like a shoe-ish.
Oh, I don't know.
But it's once you get there, you know it is absolutely beautiful.
And it is free to enter.
Right,
so that's
and
kind of neat.
Mexico City, you should
check it out.
Check it out.
We'll show a few clips of it on the next slide. So after we left the museum, we walked back. Which district are we in right now?
Pocano district. That's
Yes.
where the museum is as well.
And so we walked back through some shopping malls, checked them out on our way back to our hotel. And we also went to Churria El Moro. There's a bunch of them in the city, but basically they're churro stands. And if you don't know what a churro is, it's like a fried donut. You know how you get the fried donut holes at the fair? But this one's like a long tube, and it's covered in cinnamon sugar. They'll serve it with chocolate. It's really good. You gotta have it if you're in Mexico City.
I'm sure the people that know what it is are like, it's not a fried donut.
Well,
Please
that's
let
what I'm just
Trisha know in the comments that it's not a fried donut.
I'm just describing it for people who don't know what it is, what
Yes.
it's like. No, I'm sure it's much more complex. It's much more delicious, let's just say that. So we stopped there, and then the last few nights we've been going to some really good restaurants just right around this neighborhood. We've gone to Porfirio and Carajillo. Both really good, really nice vibe. We're going to put the links down below to all of these restaurants so you can check them out if you're planning a trip here. But this is now going to wrap up video Mexico City Part 2. We are leaving this hotel today, the Hyatt Regency, and moving on to another hotel. So if you want to check that out, that will be in Mexico City Part 3. Thank you.
If you can keep count of all the different parts, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not that complicated. Maybe just
It's not that hard. You won't
all
live
right.
on one thing.
See you later.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
So we stopped at El Churrillo, popular churro spot. Churros are obviously popular. Cafe con leche frio, cold coffee with milk, and churros with cinnamon.
Baby,